Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream. So, I've looked up the walkthrough to figure out what I was missing. And again, it is just some things apparently I didn't have. So, like, I hurt the animals, and that's why I washed my hands on the tablecloth. And then I'm supposed to read this book, so I don't know how to read this book. Use the cookbook.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
So we have blood of the innocent, and we don't have blood of the innocent, but we have the milk of kindness. So there's just like several things in several different places we have not clicked the right adverb on, which is a problem that eventually they fixed. A lot of things in point-and-click adventure games still easy to make the same mistakes even today, but they did eventually. Okay, take the magnifier. You have to pixel hunt for that magnifier. Alright. Apparently, according to the walkthrough, because I listened to the third song on the jukebox, I've already potentially ruined the best possible ending. I don't know if I particularly believe that, but it might be the case. Which would kind of suck that just one random move would knock you out of a good ending, and that's usually not how point-and-click adventure games work. Usually you get the ending that there is and don't have to worry anything more about it. So I'm supposed to use the magnifier on the debris. That makes sense. Take a closer look.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
I'm not exactly sure I do.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
So did the parents kill me before or after I put her in the asylum? Maybe they just killed me after. I guess that would make sense. I'm supposed to use this knife on the rope to get the rope back, which is something I certainly wouldn't have even thought about. They're making me do quite a lot, and you can see we have a decent amount of stuff, more than what one screen can hold. So let's talk to Harry now.
I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorrister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
Talk to you later.
So we have to go talk to Edna. So, what more do I have? Use the magnifier on the beef because that seemed odd.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever.
so we'll use this on here.
One heart looks like another.
So now I have a heart for the other guy. For the jackal. Let's now talk to Edna. Why'd she kill me?
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorrister. Something's gone wrong. Am's two Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me. It's that simple.
I ought to kill you right now, you bitch.
Don't be a fool, Gorrister! You need me alive if you want to make it out of here!
So I could do several things here. I could shoot her with a gun. I could cut out Edna's heart. Or I could take Edna down from the meat hook. And I'm gonna take her down.
You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorrister. And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorrister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
Yeah, I'm not giving her the milk to make her stronger. She's already trying to kill me.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key.
Now I'm gonna
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
So you tie her up and she becomes just an inventory item. Yeah, I could certainly understand it taking many attempts to figure out that that was the right move. And there may have been definitely other paths there. Maybe the psych profile would have helped too. Let's talk to...
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done?
Use this.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Or give this.
No, I can't give Glennis the fluid. If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did to her.
Let's take her down then.
I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Really? I thought there was more to it than this. Alright, use the door. Use the door. Talk to Harry, maybe.
Talk to you later.
Nothing new there. So we got a key, finally, that will hopefully work on that locked door. So use this key with this door.
So many dials and controls.
We gotta find something. I mean, I can look at the altimeter.
So how do I get out of here?
Here's the logbook. Let's look at that.
Edna wrote this logbook. It's fastened to the cockpit with a damn wire.
Use logbook. Read Edna's first log entry.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us.
So, Am kept him alive? I figured he pulled him out of time or somehow. He seems to have that ability. At least I assumed he had that ability. We haven't actually seen that.
If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
So, then why does Am hate me?
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
So, notice he's getting happier and happier here. And I don't know if we really had too much to do about that for the girl. Her solution seemed like it was either gonna work or it wasn't. But maybe I just didn't get the best ending. So I'm gonna hang her up here.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
So we're not ready yet, though. Let's see. I think we still need to make a combination drink. Let's go ahead and give the beef heart to this guy.
I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me.
Again, it doubles up for some reason.
I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorrister. Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
So we've got our heart back. And let's figure out that drink. I think that's the next piece. This first puzzle seems like it's rather long compared to the second one. Let's see. Take this cookbook.
Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
Use this cookbook.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Is that what this is? The milk of the human kindness? We still have this bloody key. I'm not sure. I didn't even see in the walkthrough what to do with that. I now give this to her?
This fluid should revive you, honey.
Now it works. See, I tried before.
Glennis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer.
And let's see. I have to bury her body. Well, I should at least. There's the ground. Use the shovel with the ground. That was kind of cartoonish. Then use her body with the grave. Now what?
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Let's see. Can I use the key with the...
I don't see a lock.
I mean, can I use the bloody key with this?
I don't see a lock.
Use shiny key with the node.
Yow! A few more shocks like that might kill me. There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Use...
What good will that do me? It's locked. Power light is lit.
So we have power. I'm just not... Let's see. Not sure how we're gonna get the heart going. See, unless I'm supposed to use this...
What good will that do me?
Yeah, and see, that doesn't work. We've done everything except for maybe the whiskey and the gun. Let's look at our hint. Ignition processes of using a spark, usually thrown through an electric connection to burn the fuel mixture in an engine. Alright, that doesn't...
A switch. The label says, Emergency Inflation System. I don't know what to do with this.
Use the switch.
The airbags are inflating.
See, so everything's inflated now, but we are not going up yet.
The animal's brain implants were released when the engine shut down. At least they're no longer suffering. This lever is labeled Motivator.
What happens when I push it now?
Nothing's happening. Damn key doesn't fit.
Interesting.
Damn key doesn't fit.
So I can't open the cages.
Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. It's working again. I can get the hell out of here.
So I think I'll just save. And we'll just try and leave.
Everything's coated with grime. It's locked.
Let's see, look at the alternate.
So how do I get out of here?
Use the switch.
We're taking off.
And so I imagine I need to go to the peak and get hit with the lightning. I hope that's right.
Do it, Gorrister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
Fine. Use gun with the honky tonk and the father.
Yeah. You're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
So, maybe not the perfect ending there, but certainly the right ending, or a ending. Now we're going to Benny. Now Benny, I imagine,
Benny,
is going to be a caveman.
you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Interesting that he can even talk. I feel like we're gonna run into other people, and that's gonna be odd. Because we keep finding new people, and I keep thinking, did he keep 5 alive, or did he keep 25 alive? I guess I can walk to the bottom of the steps, or to the top of the steps.
Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind, but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
Well, I tried to go to the top of the stairs. I guess it didn't matter. What is with these trees? They're not...
This looks like a tree from far away. but it's just more of that computer-generated crap.
Oh no, it's all fake. Alright, fine. Walk to the path.
This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak. This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
Let's see. Take the vines.
It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Push the vines.
It's firmly rooted in the ground.
I'm glad to be done to another character. I wish they had done some better, like, writing to make sure we switch between characters at very specific points. That way we don't spend a ton of time.
I haven't eaten
in
for
one
months.
place.
The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse.
So we got caves, we got twine. Take the twine.
I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets.
Okay, use the ladder.
I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are too crippled.
Darn it. Well, let's walk to caves, I guess.
Looks like it's empty.
A cradle.
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry.
Two sentences that shouldn't be so close together.
It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall.
Next
Impressive. Someone important must live here.
cave. See, there is somebody alive.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village. A bag. Maybe there's food in it.
Can I just take the bag?
I can barely carry myself.
Use the
I
bag?
don't know what to do with this. There's a video screen built into the cave wall.
Maybe this is a robot, like the jackal. Sadly, I don't think I have anything I can do with it.
Some kind of dwelling. Looks like there's a fire for cooking inside. This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Really?
What's cooking in this pot? Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Whatever it is, that didn't work.
This swill's made of transistors and springs. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them.
Is he talking about eating them?
The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back. This video screen has been tampered with. There are wires hanging out of it. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago.
So I can't talk to anybody, can I?
That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. I'm too hungry to sleep. This looks like a good hiding place. There's nothing in the hole.
So now we're just wandering around this primitive society.
This cave is larger than the others.
I have wonder if maybe in reaction to the previous puzzle, this puzzle
It's a goddamn supermarket!
Nothing in it. Nothing we can pick up or carry.
This guard looks a lot stronger than me, but not too bright. Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. Blondie here won't let me near the food.
Why is he calling him Blondie? He's bald.
Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia. Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia.
Alright, so... It doesn't look like I can just take the food baskets.
Blondie here won't let me near the food.
So we got a couple paths. Let's go to this path.
A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener.
Take the fruit. So look at the fruit.
This fruit looks ripe and sweet.
Swallow.
Hurts! 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 It's too high off the ground for me to reach. There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source.
So I ate the fruit, but it just hurt me. Do I have to walk out and walk back? Yes, I do. Okay.
Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. And there's nothing else like here. So maybe we...
This is where the village elder lives. This is the cave where the boy and his mother live.
Use fruit with...
I don't know what to do with this.
Let's give fruit to the child.
Oh, thank you for food.
Ah, now I can talk.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
Interesting.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes. But I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
So... let's see. Are we seeing anything on the ground? No. So do we walk back in here and give the fruit to the mother this time?
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
So I feel stronger now? And no more fruit. Alright.
I don't see anyone inside.
So push twine.
Ah, manna from heaven. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
So walk to the cave with the leader. Maybe we give it to him.
He's not interested. I can barely carry myself.
Talk to the leader.
Wita fuma piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Can I go up the stairs now?
I'm in no shape for climbing back up. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over. Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
I think we should look at the psych profile. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. It's a proverb written by Benjamin Franklin's in Poor Richard's Almanac. There we go. So we're supposed to go to sleep. I guess that was something we could have done, yeah. Walk all the way over here to the caves. Walk to this cave system. And then use the bed. And sleep.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went.
Let's ask him.
Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. This is where the villagers store their food.
So if everybody's gone, let's see. Is the guard gone? Nope.
The village elder must be at the altar with everyone else.
We took the bag, and then there's nothing else here. And nothing else here. So we'll walk to the altar.
Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Walk to the sentry, walk to the altar.
Natana Shama, halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice. Why is everyone gathered around the altar? The old fart seems to be in charge here.
Let's go ahead and save, and then see if maybe we can just use the altar.
There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here.
So I kind of feel like either I need to go back and check on the graveyard, or once again look up a hint. Guess I need to look up a hint. Finders keep as loose as weepers is a proverb that has meaning something can keep it and those who has no right to it. So I'm supposed to find something.
I'm in no shape for climbing back up. It's firmly rooted in the ground. This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war.
Talk to it.
I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. This swill's made of transistors and springs.
Let's see, let's talk to the child again.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
Give fruit to child.
Oh, thank you for food.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. This looks like a good hiding place.
Let's see, can we just hide here?
There's nothing in the hole. This looks like a good hiding place. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. Ah, manna from heaven.
So, I'm a little confused. Again, what am I supposed to
The village
do?
elder must be at the altar with everyone else.
In this room, there's nothing. Nothing to click on, nothing to interact with.
There's a video screen built into the cave wall. I don't see anyone inside.
Walk in here.
Vines. I wonder if they're edible. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall. I don't know what to do with this. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. I wouldn't know what to do with this even if I could take it.
Let's see, what am I supposed to do? The only other thing is this cave.
This is where the villagers store their food. Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food.
We hear this dripping. Give fruit to Sentry.
I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket.
Alright, so use fruit with basket.
Okay. Here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore. I can't eat it anyway.
And then take the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty. This is enough food to feed an army. So why is it all locked up? Blondie won't let me touch any of the food.
But I want the wood.
Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. A polished piece of wood. The villagers must use this for pulping the fruit. This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Let's see, use the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Push the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Food baskets, food baskets. Push.
Blondie won't let me touch any of the food.
Finders keepers loses weepers. The only thing I see here is the wood and pushing the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Swallowing the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Swallow the food baskets.
Blondie won't let me touch any of the food.
Let's see, take. We have food baskets, food baskets, food baskets. Century. Wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Give wood to Century.
Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food.
Oh, come on, game. What's the next bit of this?
Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Use altar.
There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here.
Push altar.
It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Talk to the sentry.
Natana Shama halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice.
Talk to the elder. Oh. Okay, that's what I missed.
Dada cho Shama am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. Here. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead. Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready to indulge your appetite. Return to the fire and contemplate your hunger pangs. Who among you shall go next?
So, unfortunately, I missed something there. Let's see, what happens if I load? Should I load, or I haven't saved in so long? I don't even know if I saved any of Benny's stuff at all.
Benny.
Let's try that again.
This cavern... I haven't eaten for months. The smell...
So...
A fruit tree. Am once...
imagine what I need to do. And it's really a shame, but... this is one of those games that you really do need a walkthrough. I just don't think a reasonable amount of time could be spent...
some kind of...
playing this game if you
This looks like
have
a...
that kind of help.
Probably depends...
So use this fruit with the mother.
I can't figure out...
I mean, give the fruit to the mother.
This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
Alright, give fruit to the child.
Oh, thank you.
And then I have to go through all
I am...
this.
You look... How... Lot of... Hello...
This...
Why?
What?
What are...
So
I need to go...
a lot of extra playing would be required to hear. Extra playing I should be certain. I should save it a little bit more often so I don't have to ever do this much replay again.
This is the cave where the...
I give this fruit to the mother.
This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
Oh, thank you.
I need to go find some.
So how many times? See, and I've missed something already because instead of allowing me to give it to the mother,
This is the.
it only lets me give it to the son now.
This woman is. The woman seems.
So I guess I have to swallow this first.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
But notice when that happens, my best ending doesn't work.
This woman is plainly starving.
Let's see, talk.
That son of a bitch am.
Oh wait, you know what I have to do? I have to swallow the fruit myself.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
And then I have to talk to him.
I tried. I need to go.
So one of those things was not necessary.
This is the.
Let's see, give this now to the mother.
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
So now I can sleep here and go to the next day.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. Where is your... I need to go...
So that gets me right back to where I was.
The village is quiet today. Too quiet.
But I still need to go look at a walkthrough.
Ah, manna from heaven.
It's just because I feel like Harlan Ellison, the writer of the book, I Have No Mouth and On My Screen, just isn't a video game creator. So he didn't know how to take the video game player along the journey like you have to do in games. In stories, you can have twists out of nowhere and shocking outcomes. In this game in particular, a twist out of nowhere, a shocking outcome, means I've lost and I have to start over. And that's kind of a pain. Anywho, that's where we're going to end this recording. I'm going to go look up a walkthrough again. I'm running about 60 or 70% of the game just by cheating. It's a shame, but we do have to save time too. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.